Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is just a general reading for the collective. Let's just see what we need to focus on. Advice. Let's just see the story that Tarot has to tell us today. To play, you have to imagine that you are the character in this story and you'll be presented with the advice and cautionary tales of each card that comes up. Take what makes sense, leave what doesn't. Remember, this is a general reading for the collective. Collective meaning, if the title of this video appealed to you, it's more than likely that there's some messages here for you today. Remember, this reading is also timeless, meaning whenever you come across this reading, that's when you are meant to come across the reading. If anything in this reading makes sense and you wanted to get more information, feel free to book a personal reading. The link is at the bottom right corner of this video, or send me a DM on all socials at the Q for Tarot, and I will send you a direct booking link. I read online via WhatsApp call or FaceTime, and I also read in person in Abuja, Nigeria, because that's where I am right now. Also, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. I'm at 85 subscribers. I'm trying to get to 100 real soon, so I would really appreciate that. Okay, so let's get into it. Let me start with 3 cards first. The Bearer of Buttons in reverse, second card. 2 of Coins upright, one more. The Hermit in reverse. Okay, so I'm going to tell you the story. I'll give you the romantic version of the story and I'll give you the business version. Whichever applies, run with it. So the Bearer of Coins is new energy. Sorry, Bearer of Buttons. Bearer of Buttons is new energy when it comes to like your energy, like your vibe. And that's someone that is willing to start something new, has the energy for it, but might not know the full extent to things, or might be but is ready to offer some sort of energetic exchange, and that came up in reverse. The next card for you was the Two of Coins. The Two of Coins talks about prioritization, making sure that you are giving enough to both sides of the situation, realizing there's opportunities are available to you, and deciding which one you want to lead with. That came up upright. The Hermit, which speaks about spending time by yourself, wishing upon a star, spending time to go into the recesses of your heart, to find out what it is that makes you tick, to heal yourself. Very introspective energy that came up in reverse. So from the at the very least, this is saying that you might be deciding to pull off from investing in something because you've had to prioritize something else, and what you are choosing to lead with is something that is going to require you to step out of your comfort zone in some way. So if this was a relationship situation, you're like, "Do you know what? I don't want to, I'm drawing back a little bit because I want to focus on myself. And I actually think that it would be good for me to step out a little bit and socialize in some way. Or even just to just try things that you might not have necessarily been inclined to do because you're trying to recalibrate, but the advice is saying enough of internalization, it's time to externalize, it's time to explore new things. If this was a work situation, the same thing. You don't want to invest because you think there are better opportunities out there for you and you want to cast your net a little bit wider. Okay, so this is very interesting. So let's get three cards to find out why the bearer of buttons. Why are you pulling your energy back from this? Why are you not wanting to build more or go further in this direction? I'm going to get three cards for that. Five of Blades upright. Probably because there's been a lot of conflict in the situation. Nine of Vessels upright. You're feeling very independent. You rather be by yourself because you are content with, yeah, you're content. If this doesn't go forward, you're actually content because you're tired of all the fighting last. The star, because you want to heal yourself. This is something that you might have realized from the onset, might have traumatized you or caused you some sort of distress. Because of that, the five of blades came up upright, saying there's a lot of conflict. Everybody has different ideas. You always have to, you didn't feel that things were moving, there was synchronization because there was always challenges, always conflict of ideas, differing ideas. And you felt you were in the center of it all and you're just tired of fighting. With the Nine of Vessels, you are acknowledging the different emotions this situation made you feel, and you in a moment of surrender. But surrender not in giving up, surrendering in saying, actually, let me take stock for myself. I'm actually good for myself. I am able to find out the different things, the different meanings things have. I'm able to stand and acknowledge and feel my feelings, and I'm good with this ending. And the beautiful card that came up next is the star, which talks about rejuvenation, talks about spending more time with your feelings, but then being practical, looking to ground, breaking free from restrictive things, filling your own cup, taking care of yourself. Because you know, when you are better with yourself and by yourself, there's a lot more that you're able to give off. So it seems like you might have dodged the bullet or intentionally or unintentionally. Well, let's see what you are prioritizing with the Two of Coins. Let's see the things that you're actually thinking are better because it looks like there's more than one thing you're considering. Both are important, but let's just see what you're choosing to lead with. The Two of Coins upright. I want to get three cards for that as well. So far, there's a lot of Aquarius energy going on. With the Five of Blades, also the Stars, Aquarius energy. We have Pisces, the Nine of Vessels, um, Capricorn as well. Decisions. What are you? What are the things that you're considering? What are you prioritizing? What are you or interested in? Well, in one of the two things, there's something that's actually a very great opportunity, and with the Seven of Battles in reverse, it's something that you're actually going. You will feel what you're moving on to is something that you actually feel a lot more comfortable in because Seven of Battles generally speaks about challenges. And the reason why Seven of Battles is so frustrating is because you are clearly in the right, but then there's always just challenges. Like when you think you've just gotten a break, things just seem to just go haywire, but that's in reverse. So this is going to be a good new opportunity. If you were choosing between this situation and something else, the new one, the other one that doesn't come with all these conflicts, is actually is a good opportunity. You're actually getting like a golden coin. It's a really good opportunity. Let me see one more other card that is going to describe this new situation you're stepping into as a result of you holding back from investing your energy into this bearer of coins in reverse. Hmm. The Bureau of Coins in reverse is throwing me up for a loop. I'm not going to lie about that, because the Bureau of Coins is actually also very basic, elementary energy. There's an interest in offering an opportunity, but this opportunity is not one that is fully mature, or is something that this person offering this opportunity is not fully mature. So it might be an opportunity that the person offering does not have the capacity to uphold, or it might be an opportunity that's just in starting stages, but that came up in reverse. So I'm very inclined to read that this opportunity is going to be something more certain. When the bearer of buttons came up in reverse, it was you pulling your energy back because you didn't want to invest in this. But then with with all the coins of abundance and prosperity showing up in this line, I'm going to read this bearer of coins in reverse as something that's going to be advanced. Why I'm saying that is something that is actually, it's better than this because it's an opportunity and there's no challenges. So really, so think of it whatever way applies. It might be that this is an opportunity. Oh, let me see. Okay, let's just give advice only. Whatever, if you are trying to prioritize whatever new thing you're stepping into, things you should look out for. How unique is this opportunity? How seamless is executing this going to be? And find out why people have not invested in it so far, or find out the level of investment you want to put in this, because I'm not sure if you're canceling, if you are withdrawing from this because you're not getting. Hmm, let me think about this just a little bit more. Okay, there are two new opportunities that you are considering. You are This is ending out completely, and you're stepping in after this rejuvenation. You're going to be presented with two opportunities. Now these two opportunities from the onset might seem like they might both wow you, but you need to be careful, because one of these opportunities, in one of these situations, you are going to feel like there's no challenges, and because there's no challenges, you don't feel inspired, so you're pulling your energy back. Or the second one, the second situation might be one such that things are so seamless and everything moves fast, because there's a lot more potential in this situation. So, well, if I when we find out from the hermit, let's dig deep into the hermit. Let's get three cards for the hermit. This might explain this a little bit better with the bearer of coins, because this bearer of coins is really throwing me. I might pull some more cards to further explain this bearer of coins in reverse. We got the hierophant in reverse, clarifying the hermit in reverse. Let me get two more cards. Three of blades upright. Four of blades in reverse. The Hierophant talks about further learning, counseling, or mentorship of some sort, but that's coming up in reverse. It's saying, and that clarifying the Hermit in reverse. I'm going to read that as step out. You've done a lot of learning. It's time. It's time for you to experience things. And one thing you're going to realize is that you are still going to experience some disappointment or heartbreak. Yeah, the more when you step out of your comfort zone, when you step out of your comfort zone with the hermit in reverse, and when you stop looking to learn and finally implement things, you're actually going to realize that a lot of things, I think illusions are going to be shattered for you. But this new realization is going to be one where you actually would feel empowered. You know, personally, I try to live my life as a series of eliminations, because sometimes you can't know what you don't know until you experience it. So when things end or when things feel, I'm like, okay, good, at least I know not to fantasize in this direction anymore. I know no longer to prioritize this, so I know no longer to want to invest my thoughts in that. And that's the same way I'm going to read this as well. So let me do a quick recap. You're choosing not to invest in something any longer because there was just too much a lot of conflict, and you rather be by yourself because you realize you needed to heal. More opportunities, you deciding to work on this opened you up to that might seem more opportunities that from the onset seemed like great investments for you, but then you might you okay, presented with two opportunities that you're actually finding a hard time prioritizing, because from the get-go they do seem like great opportunities. But things you're going to need to consider, you need to find out how challenging this is. And challenges are not so bad, because sometimes challenges help with your growth. To really find out if you are intellectually stimulated in this situation, and then you would realize that one or both of them might not be things you want to invest in. You know how sometimes they say the fact that options are sometimes you don't have to take options. You might choose to rewrite the whole story. And going from having two options with the two of coins to the hermit in reverse is saying, "Do you know what? These options you're presenting to me, there's something funny about the challenges. There's something I'm still unsure if I want to invest in this. And you know what? I'm actually going to step outside. I'm going to stop listening to people. I'm going to experience things for myself, and I would choose how to move forward." So it looks like you're actually stepping into your power, which is actually interesting, because you are actually showing a lot of promise when it comes to ownership and your autonomy. The only thing you feel is you want to feel content, you want to feel comfortable. That's what you feel. You're tired of conflicts. Heartbreaks might happen, but you actually feel that there's still stuff to be worked on. You're actually going to have to uh, investigate opportunities presented to you and find and really determine if they are actual opportunities, or if you still want to hold back by yourself and pour into your own affairs instead of investing in things with people that, or situations that might not really do anything for you, because you're realizing that there's more to see outside, there's more to experience. You welcome different ideas, and although they might hurt, knowledge of some things actually is inspiring you to put more effort and to think more, and not just to relax and live a life of, oh yeah, this is what has been dealt to me. So in your time of rest, you're actually going to realize that you might want to hold back on investing further, because there's actually a lot more work to be done. And when it comes to your contentment, you're actually very aware of the differences between um, intentional heartbreak and hurt, and just lack of knowledge, or lack of information, or lack of understanding. When it comes to things like conflict, you actually have to realize it's not everybody you have to listen to, because by yourself you have opportunities and you give opportunities. So you're actually standing in your power and realizing that you actually have a voice, and you have a say, and that is very that's you realize that you are the prize, it seems. when it comes to investing things in things, really find out how it's going to take you out to find out how much out of your comfort zone you are willing to go, because there's some things that you need to pull back from and there's some things you need to actually explore. So there's a lot of thinking. But if you're going to focus the on what to if you want to decipher or determine what to focus on, look for the things that have less conflict, less challenges, and require you to use your information. This is not the time to learn anything new. This is the time to implement the things that you have learned to the higher van. This might even be a time for you to teach. Even enough of learning. It's time for you to handle the opportunity, because you are fully aware of the differences in your um imagination and your fantasy and your seclusion and interaction, and you're ready to you are ready for the reality of life, it seems. It's very transformative energy. I like it. I do like it. It does seem like it's easier for you to walk away from things that no longer serve, because you feel that you realize that the things that you prioritize are going to be the things that are going to lead to opportunities for you. Let me get one more card to sum it up. I'll get a couple of affirmations set us on our merry way. Please like, share, and subscribe. Any of this has resonated in any way. We get one card. Hunger in reverse. Look how similar the hunger is to the Ace of Coins. One talks about opportunities and abundance, one talks about lack. And look at the card close to it as well, the Two of Coins, prioritization. There's one opportunity that is going to leave you feeling fulfilled, and there's one opportunity that is going to leave you feeling empty. But at this point, like I said, you realize that your decisions actually determine the outcome of your situation. So, are you choosing hunger? What are you hungry for? You just came from the star and you've learned the lesson. So now the major arcanas that came out for you, before I forget, you got the star upright, you got the hermit in reverse. So that's the star upright, talks about rejuvenation. You've got the hermit, which talks about introspection, came up in reverse. And you've got the hierophant, which talks about counseling, come up in reverse. So it's very individual energy. Focus on yourself. You are the one wearing the shoes. You are the one. You've learned enough. You've sequestered yourself enough. You've been secluded enough. It's time for you to come out and feed that hunger. Let me see. I was not made for mediocrity. Is that a word? I thought that'd be mediocrity. I'm going to search. I'll Google it. I don't have any of my folder phones close by. Let me get two more. With the stars, you have things to give, but you have to give to yourself first. The better you are, the better you can be for yourself and for people. There's a lot of like benevolence. Is there a lot of? There's a hint of, at least with the star. But I like that you're not giving up. I like that you're rising to the challenge of things. I like that you're being realistic with the Three of Blades upright and knowing, yeah, things are going to hurt. But you have to be aware of the differing ideas, different points, the different opinions, because they're the opinions that actually govern the situation. So if this was a romantic situation, let me see. If it was a romantic situation, you're ending something and there's a couple of things coming towards you, but some if you realize that are just going to wear off because there's nothing to inspire you to want to be better, nothing to inspire you to want to invest in more. And but then there might be one where things are going so smoothly and there's a lot of advancement. But either way, it's saying enough of listening to podcasts about relationships, enough of reading about relationships, enough of staying in the comment section. It's saying go out, go out. There's only so much theory you can do. When the sooner you are able to stop looking at things through rose-colored glasses and to accept different opinions, the way you are able to realize how rough the situation of things on the streets. But yeah, but you do know there's work to be done, and you're not giving up. You're not giving up. So just enjoy the experience. If it's a relationship, they say dating is auditions until you get the person with the right role. If you do want a role, you have to keep on auditioning. And sometimes you realize that the roles are not even meant for you. Not that you're not meant for the role, you don't actually want them. I will get to where I want to be and enjoy the journey. Exactly. 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 Though even though there's heartbreak, you know, though there's heartbreak, you're like, and then most of the time after the three of blades, when you get the four of blades, like, I'm so hurt I won't. It's like, nope, I'm hurt, but I'm moving forward. Let me get one more. Excuse me, I'm sorry about that. One more card and we close off. I manage my time like a boss, and everyone wonders how I do it all. Sorry, guys. So that's about prioritization, knowing what is important, knowing what's an opportunity. So formations for you again. I will get to where I want to be and enjoy the journey. I was not made for mediocrity. I manage my time like a boss, and everyone wonders how I do it all. So that's it for today. Thanks for staying with me, and bye. See you guys next time. Like, share, subscribe. Bye.